changing a little bit, Stefan, but exactly what I just said. It's not going to move out of here, at least for another few hours. We saw a lot, as you mentioned, coming in on E470 between Arapahoe and I-25, and then that big problem as you came up toward downtown. I think just watch the sides of the road. A little bit easier on your drive if you stay a bit more toward the center if you can.
Did you see accidents when you were in the I-25 Orchard area? Now you've headed downtown. Have you seen accidents along I-25 because of this rain?
I don't know that I've seen accidents, Ava, but I have seen more cars on the side of the road as if there were stalls, and there isn't high water there. I think T-Rex really did a good job. We used to call that one area through the narrow Lake Logan every time it snowed like this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that much standing water along the side of I-25, but there certainly is on the sides of the roads and the side streets.
850 KOA David Gale, live from downtown. Appreciate it. More traffic and weather together coming up in just 5 minutes. Right now, here's to the Rockies. What happened last night at 20th and Blake. First of all, let's start with hockey and Elmer.
Hey, good morning. We're brought to you this time by Toy Park here at Tampa Bay Lightning. Now that the NHL's Eastern Conference Finals in a game each dealing the New York Rangers their most outside postseason loss since 2009. Tyler Johnson scored the Lightning's first 3 goals as the Lightning ripped the Rangers 6-2 at Madison Square Garden. Johnson scored shorthanded and on the power play in the first period, then registered Tampa Bay's first ever hat trick with this in the second. WFLA, Dave Bishop. It seemed like those two guys were watching different games. Maybe Rangers netminder Henrik Lundqvist got 20 of 26 shots after entering the game with a 1.56 goals against. The Lightning host game 3 Wednesday. Tonight, Chicago and Anaheim play their game 2. Ducks are home again after winning the series opener on their ice Sunday. Phillies' Cole Hamels pitched effectively into the 8th, and Odubel Herrera broke the tie into 6 with a 2-run double, and the Phillies won their 6th straight by beating the Rockies at Coors 4-3 last night. Hamels 11-0 dating back to last season when his team put 3 or more on the board for him. He struck out 7 in the game. Jonathan Papelbon got the save. Rock started. Jordan Lyles allowed 4 runs through 6. Chad Bennett versus Aaron Wang.
Raising millions of dollars to keep kids healthy was important. We never thought the $3.6 million in prizes would give us so much trouble with our original spokesman.
What do you do, sports car? Those things go so fast you'll time travel and miss years of your life.
With 1 in 20 odds and over 5,000 prizes, you can't blame him for wanting all the tickets for himself.
A cruise? Never heard of icebergs?
Only 2 days left to win the BMWIA. The early bird deadline is midnight this Thursday.
Tonight on 9 News at 10.
These at-home hash labs are today what meth labs were in the 90s. It's just the latest in a rash of hash oil fires with house explosions and windows blew out.
Tonight on 9 News. In the past 2 years, hash oil explosions have nearly tripled, causing millions in damages and leaving dozens severely burned. 911 films followed the ATM so you could see firsthand the damage a neighbor could do. Fire in the hole! 3, 2, 1! 9 wants to know tonight on 9 News at 10.
A logo can say a lot. We watch for designations to show that a company has gone above and beyond to set themselves apart. TeamDaveLogan.com members have subjected themselves to one of the strongest interviews and pre-screenings in the business. And that's why you should always use companies that have the TeamDaveLogan.com logo on their website, trucks, or cars. If you don't see it, ask the company if they're a member. Does your contractor, mechanic, or lawyer have one? If not, you may want to check out TeamDaveLogan.com.
Fine, a month ago we were talking about how dry it had been, and some were probably concerned that we'd have watering restrictions this summer. It doesn't look like that anymore, does it?
No, definitely not. We've had the benefit of Mother Nature here recently.
What about, does this impact the bottom line as to how much revenue you guys are collecting? Because I haven't even had my sprinkler system turned on yet.
Yeah, well, this time of the year is early in the season anyway. Peak watering season is when it's much warmer out in June and July, so we definitely can still experience that. The time of the year when we're hoping to fill up our reservoirs anyway. And this rain is definitely helping that between our customer demand being very low and also with the recent weather helping fill those reservoirs.
Yeah, speaking of one of your reservoirs, you can see the white-capped mountains up in the high country, and we know that those folks are getting a lot of snow today and into the week. Gotta be good news when you consider snow melt in the Dillon Reservoir.
Oh, it's wonderful, and it also provides us with some additional benefits on the recreational and fish habitat. So the flows below our dams are expected to be much higher, which is great for kayaking and rafting season. So great news for them, and it also, the additional flows help clear out the streams and improve the aquatic
Randy, before we let you go, how does Denver Water actually follow the weather? Do you guys have meteorologists on staff? What do you lean to or lean on?
Yeah, we actually have a team of water supply managers who are looking at not only weather, but a whole bunch of other factors from water rights to construction projects to customer demand on a daily basis to really help manage our system in the most appropriate way possible.
Travis, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Travis Thompson from Denver Water. 725 on 850 KOA. That is your brought to you by Children's Hospital Mighty Millions raffle. Some sunshine in the way of economic reform.
Absolutely. Let's have our little ray of sunshine that could put some spring in the step in Wall Street. First, the news that home builders broke ground on new homes at a faster clip last month than any month in 7 years. The Commerce Department says housing starts jumped 20% in April. That's especially encouraging after a very poor start to the year. Also today, there's a report that the nation's economy could be in better shape than a lot of experts believe. A new report from the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco uses statistical corrections that suggest first quarter growth was actually closer to 2% than the disappointing 0.2% reported by the government last month. No more channeling your inner Lebowski at Elitch Lanes. Elitch Lanes has been on Tennyson Street since 1952 and was expected to move to a new location in Arvada, but talks on financial aspects of the move turned into a garden wall. Elitch Lanes is closing for good, apparently. Gallen's been selling off his stuff for the last couple of days. Maybe even that rug that really tagged the room together. We mentioned job openings in these money updates, but we usually don't see help wanted ads like this.
Saudi Ministry of Civil Service is looking for 8 swordsmen. Their job, to carry out beheadings for crimes like drug dealing, arms smuggling, and murder. Also have to amputate the hands of convicted thieves. So far this year, 85 people have been publicly executed. By comparison, 35 prisoners